That's good, gente. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. Like always, as you guys can see on the thumbnail and on the title, right? Was Mikey talking shit about your boy Conejo? Man, not this, right? But before we get started on this video, let's make sure to hit a like, make sure to subscribe, hit that follow, hit that notification bell just in case we go live, right? Because you ain't going to want to miss out because we don't know exactly what's going to happen at the end of the day. But we do know that on the lives it does get cracking. So shit, you stay tuned, gente. You guys already be knowing. And with all that being said, thank you guys for your support. Make sure to share with others, man. Let's grow this channel up, especially for all them haters, man, that they don't think that E.B.K is going to get there. So with all that being said, man, let's get started on this video and let's talk about what's going on, man. So apparently there was a video that was put out there, I want to say like 2 days ago, from someone that's from Chicago, right? And I ended up tapping in, of course, and even though he didn't put the black and whites, the receipts, on that video, I mean, he did send them. Your boy Conejo did get them. I'm debating if I'm going to display them on the video. They might be on the video. If they're not, by any chance, I will tell you what it says, just to keep you guys informed. But at the end of the day, it appears that there was a certain conversation that took place, right? You guys got to understand, at least I do, right, that at this time when this conversation did take place, he happened to be siding up with the Vala, right? He happened to be siding up with the Vala. And I honestly don't know what was being done in the back scenes, right? Because on YouTube, there is a lot of YouTubers that are kind of trying to get something done, and trying to make a bag in some type of way, right? So there's always something in the back scenes that people don't really know about. But some of those things could be damage, they could, what I'm saying? They could affect la bolsa, homie, la bolsita, They could affect it by people making certain videos, especially at this time when the Vala was getting put out there as everything, homie. Like I'm not even going to say a certain thing because he pretty much got put out as on everything. So maybe some things were being plotted or planned, right? In the back scenes, like I said. So there was a certain conversation that took place and yeah, man, it wasn't really speaking too good on your boy Conejo, right? But at the end of the day, man, like I said on my live, words are just words. Does that affect what me, Mikey, and Tony got going on? No, it doesn't really affect it because at the end of the day, man, your boy Conejo's gonna pull up. He's gonna go run that fade, homie, like I told you guys. Those are facts, right? I'm not gonna back out. But it does open my eyes to other people, man, like with the homie Mikey. That conversation that did take place, it opened my eyes in some type of way that I really gotta be trucha on YouTube, especially on how they feel about your boy, right? I am gonna clear out some things, especially because of what the message did say. Your boy Conejo, man, chalice, right? He'll never be on one of those sites. But they do like to throw and talk shit on the fact that when I got busted on the news article, right? That's something that they like to bring up, that my ex happened to be younger than me, right? But at the end of the day, man, something that the news article didn't point out and didn't put nothing out there like that, right? It was that technically she's only a year and a couple of months younger than me, right? I had just turned 18. So that's something that they like to throw out there. But every time that someone makes a video, your boy Conejo's always been up front. And I'll react to it, right? I'll react to it because at the end of the day, man, I made people apologize and all kinds of bullshit. Because let's be real, gente. Do the math. I'll let you guys do the math on that one, right? Another thing that they like to throw out is that your boy Conejo was apparently crying. Okay, for a fact, I'm going to stamp that, right? There was a few tears. I mean, I did believe that the person that got shot did pass away, right? At least that's what the investigators and the detectives and all that, they were making me think, right? So there was a couple of tears. But now the person that wouldn't tear up or something like that when it comes to someone that you care for, I mean, damn, you're just a cold-hearted ass person, right? But there is a few that want to get their clown and whatever, man. It is what it is. Me, personally, I don't really give a shit. But more than likely, if I happen to see the person, and if they happen to bring that shit up, they're more than likely gonna get slapped up. Those are facts too, right? But now let me get towards the conversation that I know that you guys all pretty much tuned in to watch this video just to hear what that conversation had to say, right? So it pretty much went like this. Just in case I do not display the actual images, the reason why I don't really want to display them unless I get the okay to put them out there, right, is because this was a conversation that took place on IG, and this was supposed to be private, right? But I did ask for the receipts. They did send them. I got them, right? So I'm gonna just tell you what the conversation was said on those messages, and either you can believe it or not, right? At the end of the day, they're talking shit about me, you know. But it went something like this. Double dragons, snakes are, and then it says PC'd up in the cop car. I guess when they're talking about PCing up in the cop car, they're referring to your boy Conejo, right? Which I technically did not PC'd up behind a cop car. There's actually videos already that I re-put up there just so that you guys were able to catch that, right? That I was with the homeboys for a few. I'm not going to say that I was there for a long time, but I was right there for a minute, right? I actually did check in. I did fill up the whole little 707. They got all that bullshit, right? I did go through that process. And then the reply for that message was pretty much, are you on Gunner's payroll? He pretty much said, I can't fuck with Megan Law cats. I guess he's referring to your boy Conejo on that one. Shit, I guarantee you, homie, shit, I'll never pop up on that site, right? I happen to despise people that end up popping up on those sites, to be quite real, man. I actually do look it up on my computer. It pops up like freaking chicken pops, right? But I happen to despite all those dudes that pop up on the thing, bro, you know, those are some straight weirdos. But now it continues. It says, man, stop it. Gunner Dove said he's a certified real one, menudo style, right? And then old boy says Cooks County ain't shit. I don't know what county he's referring to on that one, to be quite real. If he was referring to the Santa Cruz County, shit, fuck around and find out, carnal. And then it continues. And in that fashion, level 1 probably never hit a level 1. I don't know who they were referring to on that one. But it continues with, that's right, that's it. Then old boy ended up hitting him with, damn, they said Gunner was claiming wood in Oregon, in the Oregon system, right? Which I don't know if you guys recall. I didn't really make a video about it. But technically, Gunner's brother-in-law or someone that happened to be a wood, man, ended up embracing him over there in Oregon, right? And he did get busted, and he did run wood. So those were actually facts that were put out there, right? Then it goes, he said they shitting every day something, right? And he was technically referring on that one to everybody that was making videos about Gunner. I don't know if you guys noticed, man. There was like every content creator was making videos about this dude, putting them out there. Especially because there was a lot of things that he lied about, you know, and he's still lying about that shit. But it is what it is, right? Then he ended up saying OG is dropping case numbers and arrest reports on the Skinner, right? And the reply was what actually had me cracking up for a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, that shit made me laugh, right? The reply for that was pretty much, they're saying E.B.K ran Tran in the feds. Well, I don't know if there's actually an E.B.K in the feds, right? Maybe there was an E.B.K out there running trans in the feds, right? I mean, in the federal system, there's a lot of people from all over the world, right? Me personally, I never went to the feds, and I probably will never hit the feds. You know, to be real, man, your boy Conejo is a civilian now. Cálmate, vato, right? But no, man, technically, I never been in the feds, so I was like, okay, right. So I kind of figured old boy was just talking shit, you know. Gunner was throwing a lot of things out there. This ain't gonna be the first time that they try to throw those chaquetas on me, man. There's been worse, you know. There's actually been worse at the beginning. Well, I actually been called every name in the book. I'll just say it like that, right? But at the end of the day, never to my face. And most of the time, like for the people that have talked smack or talk shit about your boy, right? I never really had like the privilege to actually run into some of these people in person, right? So, man, this is gonna be a little awkward, gente. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I have met the homie Mikey in person, and I'm gonna continue to meet the homie Mikey in person, right? Because there is a fight that is gonna be happening, and of course, homie, I'm not flanking out on that. That's just still going down. So don't trip, gente. But there was some thoughts that came into my head, right? Because there's a lot of people that were talking on Tony yesterday, right, on the live, where they were like, hey, well, old boy had flank. Well, I don't think old boy's gonna flank, right? At the end of the day, bro, I think that both of us want to get it, right? So it's gonna happen. But if that would be the case, shit, I'm pretty sure we have another opponent, homie. You know, because I know that there's people that been jamming me up. Well, why don't you just run a fade with Mikey, right? Run a fade with Mikey. Hey, at the end of the day, homie, the opportunity and the doors are always gonna be open, right? Because your boy Conejo doesn't turn down no fades. But there was certain words that were mentioned, so I will talk to the homie Mikey and we'll see what happens, gente. But don't think that the fight's gonna get canceled. Chales, homie. Like I said, I'm gonna need that and some extra now, right? Because at the end of the day, homie, your boy Conejo, man, ya saben, man, no se deja, güey. No soy dejado, homie. Never have been, never will, right? So for the gente that were wondering, especially because they don't really see too many videos, at least on my end, right, when it comes about the fight and stuff like that, I'm not gonna even worry about that, bro. To be quite real, I'm just gonna show up and put in my work, homie. Like I have told you guys in the past, and I will continue, guys, to tell you, your boy Conejo, man, will always keep it 100 with you guys. He'll never try to scam you guys. That's another one, right? And if I say something, we'll do it, homie. Those are facts, carnal. So if I say I'm gonna pull up, please believe I'm gonna pull up. So no need a question if I'm gonna run that fade with old boy or not. If I don't run it with old boy, there will be someone else to run a fade, homie. So regardless, your boy Conejo will be on that ring and we'll be running fades, homie, at the end of the day. So with all that being said, gente, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, man, make sure to hit a like for your boy. Make sure to subscribe, hit that follow, hit that notification bell just in case we go live. You guys don't want to miss out. And most of the times my lives don't even stay up that long anyways. So with all that being said, gente, thank you guys once again for your support. Make sure to drop comments. Make sure to hit all that good stuff, right? Let me know what you guys think, bro. Who should I be running a fade with? Drop a comment. Let me know. So with that being said, thank you guys for your support, and we're out. I'll see you guys on the next one.
It's E.B.K. every day, all day, to the day I die. It's E.B.K., E.B.K., E.B.K. It's E.B.K. every day, all day, to the day I die. All day it's E.B.K., E.B.K.